Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing? So, sad things have happened for me personally because uh, Nagito, the greatest son of a bitch, has been murdered. So sad, so sad. I can't believe it. It makes me depressed. Anyways, now we gotta investigate his brutalized corpse. Pain. Let's get on with it. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito. He's dead. Even when I saw this before, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh? What?
Thank you, Kazuichi.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I'd never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. So, on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. Even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real?
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. Then, it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island. Right. Shing! The time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma plot.
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way with it like that. Here's what to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up. I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, I remember who you are. You're Monami.
Hey!
You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions, anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. It's not fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, Do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Yeah, does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it too, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left. That timer reaches 0. 2 days from now. What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally be over.
you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still time before you got it. So there's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
alright, the Monokuma file.
Phew!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold
I
on.
won't forgive you!
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Alright!
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but it is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases. Was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There's something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito from Maeda. He's only 5'9". I cannot believe... I refuse to believe I am the same height as Nagito. How tall is Hajime? He's only 5... I refuse to believe I'm taller than Hajime! No! Oh wow. Like actual stats. Like, for the influence. Crazy. But yeah, no, you're not 5'8". You two should be so much taller. Gundam's taller than you. You're only 5'6"? Wow. You're tall as fuck. 5'7". 5'7". Yeah, the rest of these, yeah, make sense. I don't know, some of these guys... You three seem so much shorter than you should be. One of them that I've been is alive now. His body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry of foreign conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Baxter's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I properly investigated Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. I didn't expect to end up like this either. I guess I can see how much that does. How much XP that gives me. At 130, I think? Wait, no. No, I'm fine on. Hey guys! Guess I'll talk to everybody first. I've mixed stuff as I thought they would do. I guess talk to everybody first.
So just as
If
I thought.
if only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, and then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. It's one of the sprinkler heads that activated. Put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a gritter right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line. Ceiling gritter.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. There's no way blood could get up there. Right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
huh?
Phew. Hold on. Phew. Excuse me. Sorry. Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? You'll finally go back home.
Jeez.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
Oh, what do you mean, something?
shut up!
He's
Shut
gonna us
up!
kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. So now let's focus on the investigation. Think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Don't bring up strange stuff like that. Matter for Gundam's killing in from Nikon's. It looks like it's different this time. Doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So,
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written on the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, then what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now
It's time.
it's 12:30 p.m. So, it also has a clock function. That means Nakito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh. Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nakito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have said he could have used some kind of automatic setup. Also, crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to repair.
All right!
Whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Investigate these things. Hikuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jin. Just kidding. Not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
And what are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why did he do it? Digging a hole like it got stabbed. Going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I have nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil!
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Manami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose!
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like there's annoyances. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, you did this. Could the killer have done this? So, is this Nakito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma flashing everything for us. Nothing else here, right? It's just that. It looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Immense plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Oh, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. Looks like the fire did extensive damage here. So the oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding!
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on!
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well?
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means...
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some kind of trick for it? A trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. He caused the fire to destroy the evidence. the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Wait a minute. Yay, evident. Is that not? Can't investigate this? Wow. Hi, Nagito. I never expected Nagito to have a fix. She was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. I'll never be confused by him again. I'll never be saved by him again. Now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Now I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Feet. Hajime, I don't think that's a foot. Most of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs. Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or, might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than the killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. Even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? It's a lot to investigate. I'll leave the most obvious for last. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and his right hand have stab wounds, but his wound looks like a slice. It's not to me the reason why the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood spatter? It's spatter. Blood spatter looked strange. It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could have reached when it was splattered? Spattered? Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... There's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like that? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood spattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chucky moved past Kazuichin, squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood spattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Which means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. What's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire? It was so close to the blaze. But okay, the hitbox is weird. The knife is not a hit, but you know what I mean. It's not a hitbox, but you know what I mean. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Does the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Did they need to use the spear at all? Why did they need to use the spear at all? That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Spear of a knife. Spear with a flash ornament on it is held deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. It looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with a spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear failure, right? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the
I
hell?
was designed to be afraid of mice. I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye. Right on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. So, Shiaki mentioned this earlier. But apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me. One of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's skull wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, he wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him through, and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. I doubt I have... Fuck. Don't think I need to talk to them again. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. Why is this here?
Maybe...
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. Wait. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Is that really all? Maybe we do have to talk to them again. There are a lot of tipped-over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, this tipped-over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words kind of brushed off everyone's warnings. Slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Connie ignored their protests and made a mighty kick. The door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
Some Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means... You can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels. Okay, there's tons of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently, they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Some of it is completely soaked, and pages don't sound like I'm missing much. Not if Gundam's killing, then for me, cons.
Hey!
But it looks like the time doesn't matter this time. It's clearly written in the Monokuma file that the estimated time of death seems short.
Like,
But we all split up before noon to search for the bonds, which means I'm not an alibi. Yeah, that's the problem. Saxonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to ask her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito started in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you? What were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
Oh my!
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry!
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean you were not getting planted bombs? You got suspicious and went to investigate them.
That is...
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
Oh my god.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same one that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real. I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. So, the Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. The problem is, his reasoning for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues. There's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. There's the military base that Sonia mentioned, the slushy factory next door, Nesami Castle where the spirit originally came from, Nagito's room too. I want to understand the reason for his actions. To know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others haven't already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree.
see.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, It looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place.
Well, it's okay.
There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why. There's no time for us to stand around. Flashback Betty. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be. These life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here.
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hit the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up. See? All feels the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. You should all know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No!
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Yeah, I feel relieved. The bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory. Then, part of the Octagon.
Well,
You say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something that I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. That reminds me. We saw Nakita's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was sent. It looks the video was sent to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with this laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. If it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. It's an enormous machine, but it stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. What? I for sure thought we would have had to go in there. Alright, come on, Nagio. You're not Nagio. Come on, Hajime. I just wanted to level up. Oh, I do want to see. No, it doesn't start up exactly. Okay. Skill list. I have a lot of them. How many skills are in the game? 37. I don't have most. I have nowhere near most, but I'm surprised that I can have most of them on. This aims are fake. This might be fake too. I'm not brave enough to check for myself.
Man.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they got to take better care of these.
It's easy to say that. There's no one on this island who can do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it.
Huh? What did you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like...
A survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once.
That's everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. Is that all? Did I document? Nagito, Kazuichi. You're Kazuichi. Fuck. Why do I call you Nagito? A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed in the truck. The same survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's hand was here too.
Maybe...
It appears the killer obtained the knife they used here.
Alright!
Which means the killer is someone who's...
Okay. Is that dreadful helicopter that I executed terribly, huh? Isn't enough reason to the incident. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs are nowhere to be found. Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. And never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He did what he did to beat out the traitor. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe it was a different motive behind his actions. Did I even get a cheese bullet from that? No, I didn't. That was kind of useless. That Ash may run. I miss Nagito already, man. Bum, 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 bum. Are we gonna have to investigate this too? I don't know if we have to investigate this. Well, if it lets me leave immediately, then I don't have to. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should stay them. I'll probably be able to, rank her up in the next chapter. I think there is a fair amount of walking there. Alright, who's in here?
Yo!
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. It's the password in the engineering. The most important part is erased. Roger was the only one who found out the password written there. He apparently went inside. Now that he's dead, if you're unable to get the password, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. Spear with a flashy one on it's hanging from the wall. This spear, it's definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. Same whip-like cords attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Anakuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, definitely looks hard to wield. Still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito was trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. No. No, I meant to do. Is this the fastest way to go though? I don't even know. I don't care. Nagito. This was right here, right? No, it's for you there. Oh, there you all are. Fuck, inside.
Hajime,
Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna
I
do?
was just listening to Jackie's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage, because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy,
Didn't do it.
crowd.
It's sweet because it's made out of bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. I gotta do that, right?
Now then. Ba-ba-ba-loose! Bye-bye!
See, I've opened the door. You can truly investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that. But why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Cottage, Nagito Komaeda. I saw that. So, Nagito was living here. Was he thinking inside this room? What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope. Becoming despair, so... What? Huh? Yeah. Wanting to see absolute hope. Becoming despair so he could act as stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believes that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well.
No.
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Fancy-looking treasure box is covered in sparkling pink lights. Fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
perhaps.
That treasure box.
Jackie, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
She was just reacting. This looks like Monty from Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what was inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be. This could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it. Or stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like this something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. Painted sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Yakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand that. It looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hashimi tried to go in the final bedroom today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey! Stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you!
Yeah. Phew, I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
But betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my main secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
It's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Mommy can't even write.
Huh?
Well, what are you saying? Geez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't. Because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah.
Phew!
See? Bullseye! I know, because I'm the same way, too.
Wah-wah?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know what you're getting at. I don't know why you're getting so serious. But is what Monoguma said true?
Huh? You said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true?
No, you said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye!
Excuse me.
Hold on. Damn it! She totally ran away.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Still, I really wanted to
ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Okay. What else do you think must be doing? Bookshelf? There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? Judging the books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelf.
It might take a lot of time for us to go through this stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later.
Yeah, I agree. There's our refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator for curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator is a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Take the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Yeah, it looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you were like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Why did I say hydrolysis? Hydrolysis. So, is it possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications? Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place, by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
Flocka! Stop!
The octagon inside the funhouse.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison must have brought it with them from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body in the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial.
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? Use essential. What the hell? Yakito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Our time for investigating is winding down.
So...
Bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time to further...
Hey.
So say... Okay, what else do I investigate? Under his bed, maybe? It's the bed that comes with the cottages. Looks like... It looks just like the one in my room, but...
Hey.
Hold on.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. His usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like, why is that where your mind goes to, Hajime? Do you hide porn under your bed, Hajime? Well, we should still check just in case. No expectations, and without thinking, I peeked under the bed. There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
Gas mask. Rubber glove. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Naruto use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area. I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. Why do you specify mayonnaise? I get what you're saying. Does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who
Time
knows?
out.
Might be too soon to decide that. And how do I check this? Since it's structured like primary, shower yourself in here. Except there are no clues or upgrades. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. Yeah. Genres and types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So, what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It'd be better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded into doing this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there's still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only thing This should be Nagito speaking. Well, that file wasn't the only thing I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said that this only contained information about me. But is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department. I had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file and held it in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought. Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Katsuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So, that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I took the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date, birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words Reserve Corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Something about a strange file. Ah! Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. Profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all of us, all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into my file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
You look so cute,
But
Chiaki.
unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file! His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. It's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on the sideline, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name, not about the killing school life.
Too bad.
It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
Different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about the Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds Byakuya doesn't exist.
Oh, I did not read to read that.
You're basing it on what was cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You don't know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the fire. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section is filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter.
That's the Byakuya. That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity.
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender are unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody! That's his talent. So I'm not jealous of it at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
Holy, 3 more sensitive, Chiaki.
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then, was he lying to us this whole time?
But still,
But he couldn't help it.
Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm really happy that you guys fell for a scam that had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess.
No.
Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud.
Stop whining while you're trying to bite me, dog.
If you guys had your school memories, he never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should have already known about the ultimate imposter already.
So, in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
So, the fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
You can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was it a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment.
That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably eventually run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial, so please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
I'll start the class trial, but I won't finish it today. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the Killing Skull trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real deal, the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. Pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry too much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Oh, just have to go. It's teleported me, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go, Maz.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool! You're making me depressed.
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I could believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is no matter what, even if I had to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up!
Damn right, stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it.
order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
Her eyes. She looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell by just looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still...
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going for the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can.
Okay, no, that was supposed to be Hajime. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. And I don't get to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Okay.
Damn it.
It's a killer. Managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. A bright light greeted us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start with this shit already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
I tell ya, he said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature was such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for Hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. I have no idea at all who did it, but... Let's go. 3 people here. Bye, Nagito. Bye. There's no way we can end this without knowing. You will be consumed by despair. Chiaki's all alone. Wow, you're so lonely, Chiaki. Wow. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. It's me and Akane here. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. If Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, there's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, it's life-threatening trial filling with hope and despair. Hope and despair. The last one has begun. Alright. So I will. Oh, I like this screen. I'll be right back. I'll do my break right now. So, bye YouTube. You got to start the channel, so bye YouTube. Twitch. See you in a few minutes.